Hello, everyone. Jess from Our Wrestling Podcast here. WWE SummerSlam 2026 is in the books. I'd like to spend a couple minutes with you here giving my thoughts, my grade, my review on both days of this hot, sizzling summer wrestling slamming stuff. Let's get into it. Day number one opened up with the Women's World Championship match. Liv Morgan defended her Women's World Championship against Io Sky. I give this match a solid B+. I thought this match was great. I was super excited to see that the SummerSlam festivities kicked off with such a fantastic match. I know people are not going to like this, but I think the right person won. I think that Io Sky is really good chasing, and Liv is a very good heel character, and I think she keeps people wanting to see her lose and to finally get her comeuppance. Next, we had a 6-man tag team match. Los Angeles Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys defeated Jacob Fatu and the Usos. You know, this match was fun. They made it a 6-man, and I felt that all 6 guys did what they needed to do here. I give this match a solid, C+ into a B-. It wasn't, and I don't mean that as a slanderous grade at all. I think that it was fine for what it was. It was entertaining. I don't know what we have to do, but the pop that LA Knight got is the pop of somebody that the fans still want to get behind. I don't know, WWE. I don't know, man. Figure it out. But people still love LA Knight. Next, we have Gunther defeating Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis. You know, I love Nick Aldis. I'm kind of in the middle on this. I give it, a B, and I don't think that's a bad grade either. I mean, Gunther did his job here. He cut Nick off when he had to. Finally got him in the sleeper. I mean, that's the story that everybody pretty much falls to with Gunther, and rightfully so. I think Gunther is somebody they need to protect. Some people are a little irritated that he was even in a match with the general manager because it just shows that the company kind of lost sight of Gunther and they don't really know what to do with him. I'd rather them do this with him, though, than make him lose or do something silly like that. So I'm glad. Next, we had the 6-women tag team match. Fatal Influence defeated the Bella Twins and Paige. Oh, boy. I give this match like a deep. It is what it is with this, man. And, the Bella Twins turned on Paige at the end, and yay, I guess. And we also found out that Brie Bella has hurt her shoulder. And from what Triple H says, that it's kind of bad. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they shouldn't turn on Paige, because now it looks like Nikki needs Paige, just like Brie needed Paige when Nikki was out. The next match is for the undisputed WWE Championship. CM Punk defended the WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes with a little surprise run-in from Randy Orton. I give this match an A-. This was very polarizing online when I read what other people thought about it on Saturday and even into Sunday as I'm taping this. People were torn on this match. Some people absolutely hated this match and thought it was a sloppy piece of shit. Other people thought it was a very good 80s, 90s style wrestling match. I'm with the latter. Punk sold the knee. That was the whole story. Was there some sloppy spots? Yeah, there was. And Punk typically is. And I don't mean that to be a dick at all. And Cody can be sloppy at times. And I'm not a former professional wrestler or anything. So please, I'm not trying to insult these men or women and say that I could do better. But I know what I like as a consumer. And the fact that they were telling a story with the knee kind of made me look the other way when some of the slip-ups happened, or the non-gelling spots, we should say. Both these guys are really good pro wrestlers. I thought this match was really good. I liked it. Randy Orton coming in at the end, hitting Cody with an RKO and continuing their feud. The place popped. What do you want from it? Like, they didn't let anybody down, so I thought it was fine. Again, I think the theme that you're going to see that I have, or at least I feel, about night 1 and night 2 is that the right person went over on each match. And I think that's more important sometimes to advance the storylines and character development than, like, did they botch or did they do this? Then we had the main event. That's right. Not the WWE Undisputed Championship. We had the main event of night 1. O.W.P defeated Brock Lesnar in a Hell in the Cell. The only time that Brock Lesnar has ever been defeated in the Hell in the Cell. I give this match, I know some people may not like this, I give it a B to a B-. I didn't think it was great. It didn't steal the show. I didn't think it was bad. I think it just was like their other 2 matches. He did put Oba over. I was reading some comments online, so they ripped the mat apart, which I thought was awesome. Brock Lesnar gives O.W.P a tombstone pile driver on the wood. He ripped back the canvas and the padding on the actual mat, and he slammed his knees when doing it. Ouch, man. He did a tombstone. He folded his arms just like Undertaker did. O.W.P kicks out. Brock looks shocked. Then O.W.P gives his finisher. I think that O.W.P was supposed to give Brock the finisher on the wood planks, but whatever. Either way, I would have given it the same grade of a B to a B-. Not the best Hell in the Cell, but the best outcome once again. O.W.P standing tall at the end of night one with Brock Lesnar getting on the mic saying, I'm the past, this guy's the future. What else do you want? Now we go to night two. We start out with the number one contendership for the undisputed WWE Championship, a fatal four-way it has been changed to. We have the returning Kevin Owens. He defeated Sami Zayn. He defeated Finn Balor. He defeated Gunther. What a surprise. That place went crazy. They popped huge for him in Minnesota, Kevin Owens. And it was so good to see him back. And let me tell you, he has not slowed down. He looks fantastic. In the storyline, it's fine for Sami to get screwed. I feel so bad for Finn Balor. I don't know. I don't know the answer with him. I feel like he's kind of in the same boat as LA Knight, right? Like, just when they start to dust them off and put a little equity into them and we think, okay, here we go, they just find a way to stand in his face and as a company just go, F you, Finn Balor, just like they do LA Knight. And I just don't get it. People could probably give me a million reasons as to why. Hey, man, he's just always been a good hand and that's all he's ever going to be. And I don't disagree with that. But I just think that him and LA Knight are in this weird vortex, right? Like where it's just, I don't know. I don't know if we're ever going to see the big defining moment for them. I think it's come and gone, to be honest. First match, I gave an A-2. I loved the opening match. So number one contendership fatal four-way. I thought it was great. All these people went back and forth. Like I said, Owens didn't miss a step. It was awesome. The next match we have is the United States Championship match. Baron Corbin defeats Trick Williams and becomes the new United States Champion. Again, another polarizing guy in Baron Corbin. You know, you either like him for getting Happy Corbin over, and during the crap time in the WWF in 2018 and 19, he ate crap and learned to love it. And I think a lot of people, including myself, we kind of got fond of Baron Corbin because he just did everything he was asked and he did it well. I give this match with Trick a C. I was a little disappointed in Trick's performance here. I don't want to say they didn't mesh, but the match was there. It was fine, I guess. It disappointed me, and I was really looking forward to a fantastic Trick Williams entrance with that big-ass entrance screen covering off half of the arena that was empty, and they didn't even do that. He didn't even have a great entrance, so I was a little let down by this match, but I give it a solid C. Hey, congratulations, Baron Corbin. Next, we have a ladder match for the interim. I hate interim titles. For the interim WWE Women's Championship, Chelsea Green defeated Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair, Lash Legend. I give this match a C+. This match had me going, like on a lot of spots. They were very, and I don't like using the word botch because I think that sounds disrespectful because I am not a former wrestler, but they messed up a lot of spots here. And they did one particular spot that just took all the energy out of me. It's when Charlotte Flair had the ladder taken out from under her and she was hanging on the belt holder. Anytime you try to do that spot, we all think of Edge's spear from WrestleMania 17. We all think of that spot. We all think of it. So if you're going to do it, especially don't blow it. And they pulled Charlotte off, and I think both Lash and Jade were supposed to catch her. They did not. And they kind of dropped her a little bit, and then they kind of fumbled with her, and then both tried to pick her up, but then Jade ended up getting her and trying to use her as a weapon. It just didn't work out. And when you do something like that, you take the wind out of the arena. You took the wind out of my sails. And I thought this whole match was a C+ because there was just some really iffy, sloppy spots here. The only thing that made me not give this a C- was Chelsea winning. Again, the theme on both nights, I can thankfully say that the right person won in every match. Congratulations, Chelsea. You deserve it. You've been basically carrying the women's division for a long time. I really appreciate it. I think that she's going to be really entertaining, and I think it's great. And she won't be champion forever, and it's okay that they did this. Next, we have, oh man, a human money's on a pole match. Danhausen defeated Dominic Mysterio. Listen, if you don't like WWE comedy, you're going to give this an F, and I don't blame you. I'm with a lot of other people. The segment on the past Monday with Joe Hendry and Danhausen singing the song was one of the worst Raw segments I've seen in recent memory. This match, I wanted to shit on it, but then when the little Danhausens got involved, the Little Hausens, got involved, and JD came in there and made me belly laugh by giving the biggest choke slam or smallest choke slam to one of them, made me belly laugh so hard. And then Dominic getting into it with them, and those Little Hausens flew all over and hit all their marks, and I was belly laughing. It just got me. I'm sorry. I still give this a C. I thought this was going to crap the bed. I was pleasantly surprised. Next up, we have for the Intercontinental Championship, Chad Gable defeats Penta and becomes a new Intercontinental Champion. I give this match a B. I thought it maybe a B minus even. It let me down a little bit, and they were really laying it on thick with the Chad Gable, he's a face, and when he does the hand clap thing, I really can't stand it. I can't stand when somebody is trying really hard to be a meat and potatoes babyface, and that's what they're having Chad do. I hope that there's more layers to it. I hope that he's going to turn heel in the future because he is an excellent heel. But he does deserve this win in his hometown with his family there. Chad Gable has worked his ass off, especially when he doing everything in AAA. I mean, he just really proved how versatile he is, and he's great. Him and Penta, I just wanted them to gel a little bit more. The match was not bad at all, but it wasn't a blow-away great match either. They worked really hard. They did great spots with each other. I just, you know what? I think I texted Craig when we were watching this. I just wish it would have went 5 minutes longer. Now we come up to the main event of night 2. For the World Heavyweight Championship, Roman Reigns defeated Seth Rollins in, to me, the match of the weekend. This was an A+. This match was fantastic. And I almost kind of feel the same way about this match that I do the Danhausen and Dominic match. If you don't like this theatrical WWE style of wrestling, you probably didn't think a lot of this main event. But Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins not only have a long history together, but they both are so good at drawing out moments, getting the crowd behind them, or at least what they're doing at for the time being. They're both great with their aura and their charisma, and just they're just two wonderful professional wrestlers. They really are. And Roman Reigns, the Roman aura is real, man. Just, you could say, I'm kind of sick of Roman. And then when he walks out, you're just like, okay, Roman's pretty badass. And they closed the Shield Circle, and they paid tribute to Dean Ambrose, and I thought that was awesome that they did that. And then they even did the little, double fist thing at the end. So finally, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins have buried the hatchet. It was great theater. It was good wrestling. It started out a little slow, but then they started fighting out in the crowd and giving you different, viewpoints and stuff, which I think always gets you kind of, ooh, as a fan, oh, they're out in the crowd. Now they're out ringside. Now they're doing this. A lot of table spots. A lot of great stuff, a lot of finishers being hit, near falls, all that, all the WWE theatrical stuff. If you don't like WWE, you won't like this match, but if you like it, you're probably like me and you give it an A+. What a way to stop. Even though I give the first and the last match high marks, I give night 2 a B-. I think that the matches in the middle were just missing some stuff. The women's ladder match disappointed me a little bit. I do not disrespect those ladies for putting their bodies on the line. I do not. And I cannot stress that I am not a professional wrestler, and I have no business trying to tell active pro wrestlers, well, you need to do it different. But it just didn't gel. I think that disappointed me. I think the Trick Williams match let me down. I wanted a little more from the Chad Gable match and Penta. The Danhausen thing was just going to be a comedy gimmick no matter what. I love that Kevin Owens came back, so I give night 1 a solid B. I give night 2 a B-. SummerSlam overall was good. It was really good, and I chose not to grade this show on the way I feel that their booking has been the last couple of years. I mean, really starting with the John Cena heel turn and the big shit in the bed that was, it's easy to be super hard on them. And then with shoving all these ads up our asshole and selling out and all this stuff, I totally understand why people are sour on this product right now. But this show was solid. That's it for me. Please tune in every week. Every Tuesday, we launch a new episode here at All Wrestling Podcast. And find us at Our Wrestling Podcast on all of the social media platforms, including this one, YouTube, where you're watching me right now. Thanks, guys. I've been Jess from Our Wrestling Podcast. And even after I hit stop, I'll still be Jess. I don't know. Have a good, whatever. Shut up.